finally doing something I had on the list for a while that you guys like the idea of, reviewing or giving my thoughts on Versus Wiki's profiles of Saint Seiya. First, my general thoughts on Versus Wiki is their tier system is overall fine. The community, aside from bad apples here and there that seem to persist, is again fine. They have good calcs. I visit Versus Wiki to check out their calcs here and there, and their profiles can be a decent base to start research. So, now that that's out of the way, let's take a look at Seiya's profile. It's broken down into Classic, Omega, and Legend. Starting with Classic, the ability list for the Classic seems fine, but given Classic series armor for Hades arc has Ichor, more resistances should be added. Also, Ninth Sense should also add a few more abilities. Attack potency, my issue is they seem to not consider spin-offs like Episode G, Assassin, in this profile or have a separate one, but they have Apollo from Overture for some reason. They don't have anything for his AP in his golden armored form or Sagittarius cloth, or at least it's not represented too well. So overall, could add more, and yes, just considering the classic, Seiya should at least be multiversal at its strongest, considering fighting Hades, who manipulates and created a underworld, a layered multiverse essentially. With Episode G feats, easily high multiversal. 2, you can argue low complex considering the information of the size of the universe we now know since Episode G Requiem and what they've shown us in Next Dimension. Omega. Admittedly, I haven't watched a lot of Omega, but this profile seems pretty bare bones. Omega Seiya should scale well above himself in the anime when the Bronze Saints faced Poseidon with his divine weapon that hurt the goddess Kerr. Also, in many ways, performed better than the Omega Cloth Saints, who are above GodCloth. Also, with the dagger, Saturn says it's truly a god-killing weapon and suggests that time manipulation may have helped him against the dagger. So either way, he's very underscaled here. Legend Seiya seems fine. They have the Shura Episode G Speed feat for Classic Seiya, so at least there's that, though some would argue it should be much higher than what is currently calculated. Also, speed should be infinite. Now the Gold Saints, starting with Saga. Galaxy Plus, while the classic and official wiki says Galaxy in Explosion is the power to destroy the planets and stars of the galaxy, Episode G and Next Dimension say galaxies. Also, it was calc'd that the technique Galaxy in Explosion, the way it works, it should still be multi-galaxy in AP. The comment of the Big Bang can be confusing since it requires understanding the data books a bit, but from what I understand, that's fine. And Gold Saints have been stated to be universal here and there. Also, they do have it linked. It would be great if it was in English though, even if just typed out over the image. So overall fine. Should be stated how Saga and the Geminis have statements of being the most powerful Gold Saints in the AP section for scaling. May also want to add surprise attacking Leo Alio under speed. Also, he dodged his own galaxy explosion in G. The surviving 2 Athena exclamation, it should be noted Dragon Shiryu by far took the brunt of that collision. Should also be noted by Saint Seiya logic, Saga and the others should be stronger after having their senses removed. Shaka. I believe the statement for Shaka is the most powerful saint in the age of mythology, so the Virgo saint or saints, however long that era was, were probably stronger. Also, maybe due to Shaka attaining the 8th Sith. Shaka has a few more statements of being one of the most powerful, but it's fine. Still, it should be noted Shijima also has a similar statement. Should note that Tenbu Horn hurt and affected and empowered one Seal Titan with Dunamis in Tartarus. I'm happy they did, however, added Seal Titan thing for durability. Would also add easily shrugging off the collision of his Demon Pacifier technique and Leo Alio's Lightning Bolt. Leo Iolia. Funny thing is, I feel like some feats in G performed by the Goat Saints could be argued as being multiversal in range, but just makes no sense with Classic. Still, in the series, G Iolia with Dunamis and Divine Lightning should easily be multiversal range via fighting a semi-full powered Ebony Hyperion and Kronos. May also want to create a separate section for Zeus Iolia. Anyway, should be noted he evenly exchanged blows with a clothless Saga in the Classic. Survived the collision of his technique in Shakas. Survived a half-powered Galaxy explosion from an empowered Saga, which Leo said was stronger than before, and he has seen Galaxy explosion firsthand when used against Mylio. Possibly was hit and survived a second Galaxian explosion at full power in Show. The Mariner profiles must be done by big Mariner fans because I don't understand. Increases his power to the point he can easily defeat most Gold Saints? Based on what? Just fighting 7th Sense users who still can't fully manipulate it yet? And losing badly when they did? Yeah, to me the Mariner profiles are not very good. And they should at least add scaling from Kraken Isaac, who countered a held back Galaxian explosion from Kanan in a side story. Judges or magnates. Again, a bit bare here. Should have statement of Wyvern being more powerful than the Bronze Saints combined. Needs the comment stating one of them could have killed Kanan. Low multiversal level above Thanatos and Hyponus. I don't understand that. I guess that's the upgrade that he got in Lost Canvas. I would still think full powered twins would still be more powerful. Lost Canvas people, help me out on that one. Now the twins. Again, it seems pretty bare. The Libra weapons should not be the only thing mentioned. The Libra weapons have high AP when used by a 7th Sense user, but likely still gold cloth level in terms of durability, besides maybe the shield. And I would think the gods, even minor, should be multiversal. Now finally, the god Hades. Should be noted Hades never says he created the super dimension. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's simply assumed. And aside from maybe his ego, him holding back against Athena, not taking her seriously, which admittedly is a theme in Saint Seiya, nothing really suggests Hades was holding back. Could use more scaling, like scaling from Kronos, who was going to destroy past, present, and future of all existence, at least according to one translation. Saint Seiya being a infinite layered universe with timelines should boost the AP to a great degree. He also should have infinite to immeasurable speed via creating the underworld and endless multi-layered dimension beyond space-time that specters can traverse. Also, as well as other feats, there is Kronos, but we'll save him perhaps for another time. Overall thoughts? If I were to grade the Bronze Saints profiles, I'd give about a B. Needs more information and adjust the scaling. Gold Saints about a B as well. C- for the Mariners, C+ for the Spectres, lacking content and unjustified scaling. God profiles are lacking, so B-. However, the ability lists are overall pretty good. Final thoughts? These profiles are in need of big revision. More refined scaling and feeds listed, which you can understand can be slow, mostly due to Versus Wiki, for better or worse, does not tolerate a lot of I'm gonna say intense fighting. Threads rarely seem to have one person that guides the narrative, which can be bad for weeding out morons wasting your time. Well, those are my thoughts on Versus Wiki profiles. Honestly, there are better out there, but it's a decent base to start. What are your thoughts? Tell me in the comments. Please remember to like, sub, hit the bell. Later.